What is up, guys? Dodderz HD here, and today I have a little bit of a serious video for you. I know many YouTubers have jumped straight onto this and decided to make a video, so I decided that I'm going to create a video and tell you guys my thoughts on the situation. Obviously, we are going to be talking about, is YouTube dead? Is it the end of YouTube? But before we get into this, I do want to make a quick announcement about my channel. If you guys follow my Instagram account, then you would already know, because you would have seen my post, that I am now decided that I will be posting definitely every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. So definitely expect some gaming content or any other content, maybe vlogs or Pokemon Go. Expect them at least every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I may make a couple of midweek specials, but that will depend on the week. This is because I want to start to become a full-time YouTuber for you guys. I've cut down my work hours, my hours at work, and I'm going to university, so I'm going to be trying to create more content for you guys. So let's jump straight into the video. Okay guys, so of course today we are going to be talking about the advertiser-friendly content guidelines on YouTube. Now, before anyone starts going, oh my god, it's the end of the world, please bear in mind that these guidelines have been put into place since 2015. Now, clearly they have obviously started using a bot or something like that to start detecting some parts of your videos. They say your metadata, so obviously that will include your thumbnail, tags, title, and other things like that. So obviously they've created some kind of bot to now filter these through. And obviously, if anything flags up, your video won't be able to be monetized, and you can't make any money off of it. I know this has affected loads and loads and loads of YouTubers, especially a lot of big YouTubers. I know a couple such as Ali A and KSI have been hit quite hard on these. I know Bro Fresco has as well. You know, my channel is very small compared to these channels, so I don't know whether or not that is the reason why my channel hasn't been hit. But when we go through the guidelines, obviously I'll be showing you what you can and can't do. But obviously, you know, I'll discuss it to obviously tell you if I think it's ridiculous. So I'm basically just going to tell you my thoughts on the situation. But yeah, do not worry, guys. It is honestly not the end of YouTube. It would never be the end of YouTube. Yes, they've decided that they want to create a more of a universal platform for all ages. So this must also include children. Hence why they're now making it advertiser friendly, supposedly. But it definitely will not be the end of YouTube. So I'm on the website here, and I'm going to be showing you guys anyway. And advertiser-friendly content guidelines, it says here. So advertiser-friendly content is content that's appropriate for all audiences. It has little to no inappropriate or mature content in the video stream, thumbnail, or metadata, such as in the video title. If the video does contain inappropriate content, the context is usually newsworthy or comedic, and the creator's intent is to inform or entertain, not offend or shock. Now, this guideline, even before we even go to the points of how they're trying to explain it, is really shit. Like, let's be honest. What is so ambiguous? How do you define mature content? Little to no inappropriate. So little, does that mean if we have a little bit of swearing or something that's slightly mature, that, you know, that would be advertiser friendly? It's just really ambiguous. Really ambiguous. So let's start talking about some of the points that they think is inappropriate for advertising. So let's go down for the first bullet point and start discussing the first one. So yeah, content that is considered not advertiser friendly includes, but is not limited to, sexually suggested content, including partial nudity and sexual humor. Right, okay, I mean, look, guys, if you're going to be making videos while naked, you know, I completely understand why your videos would not be advertiser friendly and why YouTube wouldn't want that on their platform. Like, I can completely understand. Like, that shit goes over to Pornhub and stuff like that. It's not YouTube. Like, if you want to do that, then you really shouldn't be a YouTuber. But I I do have one little complaint with these ambiguous terms. I mean, partial nudity. I mean, what constitutes as partial nudity? Like, because I'm a vlogger as well, right? So if I go on holiday and I'm in a swimming pool or the sea, for example, and I want to show you guys, but you know, I'm on the beach or I'm in a swimming pool, I'm not gonna have my top on. Does that constitute as partial nudity? Does that mean that video would not be advertiser friendly? It's really ambiguous. Sexual humor as well. I mean, come on, guys. Like, we're all adults here. You know, I'm pretty sure if you watch Leafy is Here or KSI, there is loads of sexual humor in that. But that's what makes them funny. You know, like, I'm sorry, if you're trying to make the platform more usable for kids, well, they shouldn't really be watching those videos anyway. That's the kind of point I'm trying to get across, guys. So yeah, that's the first point. Now let's talk about the second point. So, violence, including display of serious injury and events relating to violent extremism. Again, realistically, if you're going to be making a video on violence and actual creating real serious injuries, you shouldn't really be on YouTube again. Like, that's not what YouTube's all about. So it doesn't. I mean, this point's really irrelevant as well. And events related to violent extremism, like if you're going to post something on terrorism and you see people getting blown up and shit, then yeah, you really shouldn't be putting that on YouTube, because, I mean, I'm not a child and I don't want to see that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think anyone wants to see that kind of stuff. So, the second point, yeah, I'll give them that. Okay, so the third point. Inappropriate language, including harassment, swearing, and vulgar language. Right, so, again, very ambiguous. People have different opinions on what swearing and vulgar language is. I mean, in the area that I was brought up, you know, the terminology people be using would be very normal to them. But to some people, I don't know, some people that, you know, have posh, brought up backgrounds, they could constitute that as very vulgar language. So, you know, what is inappropriate language? Like, you know, everyone drops the F-bomb every now and again. I mean, I don't really swear in my videos, but, you know, everyone swears every now and again. Like I said, my content is not for children. You know, I'm posting Call of Duty content, I'm posting Battlefield content, I'm posting Gears of War's content, in which has a lot of violence and gore, just because it's gaming. I mean, the games are rated 15 minimum, right? So my videos are not aimed at children, and if the parents are then going to allow their children to watch my videos, then that is up to them. You know, children are not my audience. You guys are my audience, and like I said, that, you know, there might be some inappropriate language every now and again. It's natural. You know, I'm just expressing myself. But there you go. So I don't really agree with three either, but could be worse, I guess. Right, now the fourth one. Promotion of drugs and related substances, including selling, use, and abuse of such items. Right, very similar to the first two, guys. If you are a drug dealer, you need to find a way to sell your drugs better, man. Like, don't come onto YouTube and start trying to sell drugs. Like, that doesn't happen. People don't want that. Yeah, just go back to that corner on the street where you sell your drugs to little teenagers who think they're hard doing drugs. Like, just keep that off YouTube, guys. Keep that off YouTube. Okay, the last one is my biggest problem. Controversial or sensitive subjects and events, including subjects related to war, political events, natural disasters and tragedies, even if graphic imagery is not shown. Okay, when I want to discuss this one, I do have a big problem with it. I mean, you guys probably don't know this, but I am very politically active. I've been politically active since I was very, very young, actually. And although I don't post videos on my channel, and my channel is not based around politics and news, I wouldn't really be posting anything on that. I feel that if I wanted to, you know, I should have the right to discuss something that I have the right to vote in, for example. You know, political conflicts. Again, it's ambiguous. What does political conflicts mean? Does this mean political conflicts such as when the UK went into Iraq? You know, or are we talking about, you know, viewpoints on Donald Trump, for example? You know, I'm British, but I'm going to speak up against Donald Trump because I don't like the guy. It's as simple as that, you know. But does that mean I can't discuss that if I wanted to? That's a you know, I feel that's a human right to be able to discuss. This is why we're on YouTube in the first place, right? We're giving you guys videos, but it's content that we've made, and we discuss what we feel that you guys want to hear, and that also expresses our personal opinion. So I personally, I don't agree with that. You know, and what is a sensitive subject? Sensitive in the eyes of who? Sensitive in the eyes of YouTube, or sensitive in the eyes of, you know, the general public? It's really ambiguous. And what is controversial? You know, what's controversial could be very different for different people. Very, very different people. You know, like Donald Trump, for example. We could find a lot of the stuff he says very controversial in this country, but that's because we're British and we're not used to stuff like that. Well, apart from Nigel Farage, of course. Anyway, I don't want to start talking politics, but you know, in America, that might not be so. In the areas that they want to vote for Donald Trump, that won't be very controversial for them. So you've got to define controversial. Anyway, guys, so that is YouTube's advertiser-friendly content guidelines. And look, guys, I'm not slating YouTube at all. I'm just giving my own personal opinion on some of the points that they consider it's considered to be inappropriate for advertising. But yeah, guys, look, seriously, it's not the end of YouTube. You know, we've been making videos on here for so long, and like I said, these have been put into place since 2015. Yeah, okay, they might be starting to get a little bit more strict about it now, but it has been here since 2015, and people are still going to create content. And yes, they might, you know, reduce swearing or blah 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 blah, but the content will still be virtually exactly the same. You know, my videos aren't going to change, even though this scare has arisen. You know, it's YouTube is YouTube. YouTube is always going to be big no matter what. So yeah, don't worry about it, guys. YouTube will still be here. Just be careful if you're a YouTuber. Just be careful, you know, with your metadata. Like I said, which includes thumbnails, tags, your video title. So yeah, just be careful with those, guys. Don't put anything stupid in it, which normally people do that, and it's not actually relevant to their video at all. So don't be doing that, guys. Yeah, just be yourself, and yeah, just be careful with what you put in. I mean, like I said, these are very ambiguous terms, but most of the time, you know, you wouldn't be doing this kind of stuff, or you wouldn't be on YouTube at all, like when I went through that earlier on. So anyway, guys, sorry that this is a bit of a serious video, but check back for Friday. It's either going to be a Battlefield 1 content video, or it's going to be on the Gears of War's Ultimate Edition, so I'm not too sure what that's going to be yet. So anyway, stay tuned for those. If you like the video, don't forget to smash a thumbs up, and also to subscribe to my channel. Till next time, guys, see you then. I will be the very best, like no one.